Dare I even ask this question? Is If I Can't Love Her better than Evermore? Hi guys, I'm Phil. I'm feeling pretty lucky because I am actually going to be performing If I Can't Love Her in a concert tonight. But I've just recorded Evermore and it kind of got me thinking, which song is actually better? Oh, that is actually so good. Okay, so, to give you some background on both of these songs, both of them were written by the same composer, Menken. Both of them written by the same lyricist, Tim Rice. Both of them are big songs, big arias for the Beast, from Beauty and the Beast. Both of them happen at a very similar point in the story, which is when the Beast knows that he's losing Belle and nothing's going right for him right there and then. And then people were wondering, if we have this song that was already written back for the Broadway version of Beauty and the Beast in 1994, why did we need a new song for the 2017 film of the same story, with the same characters, similar moments? Why? And as I say, that's got me thinking as well, what actually is the better song? To help me, I thought the only way that I'm going to be able to do this is to have some kind of point score for both songs. And I'm going to split them up into melody, lyrics, how well the character comes across from the song, relatability, as in for us, the listeners, audience response to the song. How much do we actually like it? How much do we get from it? Okay, so first, melody. Which one's got the best melody? They've both got incredible melodies, both of them have. But I feel like Evermore, which I'm going to give the point to, it just has a slightly more modern melody, a slightly more accessible melody. I actually really love it's not as sad either, it just works just that little bit better. So I'm going to give that one to Evermore. Lyrics? Got to be If I Can't Love Her. The lyrics in If I Can't Love Her are absolutely astounding. The way that he's able to, or the way that Tim Rice was able to create these lyrics, which made it so that we really felt that this beast is a monster, but it's also this monster who is ashamed of being a monster. That is so powerful. Having said that, Evermore has got incredible lyrics as well. Evermore's lyrics, I think, are all about mourning. I don't mean before afternoon, I mean mourning as though someone's like died. I'll link that video up in the comment section, not the comic section, what are you talking about? I will link that video up in the description, and also I'll stick, anyway, you'll find it in the description, and I'll stick the thing that goes up in the top corner as well. I really need to get so much better at YouTube. Third is the way the actual character comes across. We've got two versions of the Beast here. We've got the film version and we've got the stage version. How does each version of the Beast come across? And as I said with the lyrics, and I suppose the lyrics are a big part of this, I can't help but feel like the stage version of Beauty and the Beast with If I Can't Love Her, that brings across the Beast in such a powerful way, such a complex way. It's got to be If I Can't Love Her. Number 4 was relatability. How well does this character come across, but how well do we understand the character? How much can we put ourselves into the character's shoes and truly empathise with them to understand what they're going through? And with If I Can't Love Her, we can relate to it in the sense that he's lost someone, but I mean really, like I don't think loads of us can sit there and say, well, yeah, I've got this tortured face and I really, can we say I hate the way I look? That is an interesting one. That is a very interesting one. I had planned that Evermore was going to win this round. I had planned that I was going to say, we can't all relate to the idea of we hate the way that we look, we hate the way that we can't find a way to love people. And then I was going to say, well, with Evermore, because it's purely about losing somebody, purely about somebody going away who isn't here anymore, that we could relate to that more, because more of us have lost someone, more of us have had to say goodbye to people. I am reconsidering now, and I'm not sure what to do, because I think actually loads of people hate the way that they look, loads of people struggle to love. Oh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one that requires coffee. Which version of Beast do we relate to more? Is it the idea that we can't love, that we feel rubbish about the way that we look? Or is it, this is so depressing. Why is this so depressing? Is it that we hate the way we look and we can't love anyone? Or is it that we've all lost someone? I suppose I can only go based on what I know, and I've lost someone, and that kind of speaks to me. So I think I'm still going to give it to Evermore as planned, but that was a really hard round. The very final round, which is the audience reaction to these songs, as in how much emotion does this song bring out in the audience. It's a really tough one, because it kind of goes back to the relatability factor, which is the one that you relate most to is the one that you are going to be, I suppose, most in touch with, having the biggest reaction to it. I feel, personally, the one that brought out the most emotion in me, and the winner of which song is the best, goes to Evermore. Yeah, I just feel like, just based on those 5 different ideas, I really hope I didn't miss any out. It should be 5. I think Evermore kind of just tops it. And that round, which one do we relate to more? That was super hard. That was really hard to do. So, If I Can't Love Her is definitely, swapping arms again. If I Can't Love Her is definitely an amazing song, and I'm so excited. I actually need to kind of start, rehearsing for it, getting myself ready for it tonight, singing it on a stage and singing it to an audience, doing what I want to do with the song, singing it in the way that I want to sing it and bringing it to life the way that I want to bring it to life. I'm really excited to do that, because actually, swapping again, it won the character round. From a listener's point of view, I think Evermore is the better song. From a singer's point of view, If I Can't Love Her is a harder song to sing. It starts off very quiet. You need to record it in such a way where you are singing softly and you are being vulnerable. You are sounding vulnerable but not sounding weak, so that you don't sound like you're a weak singer but you do sound like you're a vulnerable character. That is really hard to do. So it's certainly more challenging to sing If I Can't Love Her. Certainly in terms of bringing out the character, it's more fun to bring out the character in If I Can't Love Her. But I think, as I say, listener-wise, definitely Evermore is the better one. Let me know if you agree with what I said. I'd be really interested to have a bit of a debate with you guys on these 2 songs, because they are so similar. Let me know in the comments what you think. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you. I better start rehearsing for tonight. Need to get myself ready, need to do some warm-ups, need to actually go back over the score, have a look at what's going on, remind myself of what exactly I need to do. And then yeah, I'll try and get somebody to record it for me as well. If I can get one of the other performers to record it from me from the side, I'll stick that video in